What's up, guys? Today we're going to be watching 8VM versus MHM. That is going to be crazy. So I'll just drink a sip of water. And off we go. Alright, so we're going to use the dual setting once again. We're going to be watching from both sides at first. And see where we go. So today we have actually a lot of matches. There's so many matches I would have liked to watch. So we have HTW versus KOS is pretty cool. TW6 versus CNM. Like, there could be upsets in both of these. Let's go to group number 2. There's only 2 groups now because we're in quarterfinals. So there's 8 teams left. That was a huge drop down from the last from the quarterfinals where you had 32 teams. So we went from 32 to 8, and now we'll go from 8 to 2. So 1 per group, only the top alliance. And also, as a great match, we have AVM versus MHM, which is the one we'll be watching, and then there's AWJ versus ZFK, which is also a pretty cool match. In the other divisions, we also have one really amazing match I wanted to see. Well, 2 actually. CPG versus NKC. If you remember, CPG did beat 100 through the breakup matches. Yep. That one is also a great match, but this for me steals the show. And then in Group 1, we have 100 versus DZT, which is also a pretty cool match. So as you can see, that regardless of the division, we have matches of titans to watch, which is great for us. So hopefully the spectator works this time. It worked last time, so we'll get in for the 8VM versus MHM. So let's talk a little bit about the 2 alliances. So let's go check in 109. So you most likely know 8VM regardless which state you're from. That's an alliance that was made to win Edens, win Oblivions, win Dawn, win everything that they play. They're still high power even though they've been fighting KOS non-stop. Of course, at the helm of the fighting there is Luffy, one of the strongest player or base you will have in the game. And following him you have multiple very strong bases. So King BHR, I don't remember the name for him, but they all have names. Hail Octopus. We'll call that one the Duck. They're all insane. Crazy alliance. It's harder to find a non-super max base in that alliance than anything else, which is crazy. You know. Anyways. MHM. So MHM, a lot of people will know Kawaka, which is one of the biggest killer there is. Kills a lot of shit every single season. But there are a lot of huge bases also in there. Ants, IK88, completely bunkers. Los Angeles, you know, known. They've been playing there for a while. But they do have power in their own, which will make it a good matchup. But what will be interesting is how does both alliances play? Yeah. But yeah, so how will they play? Who will use what strategy? And will it be effective against the other? Did any of the others know how they play? And they prepared some counters? Because that also could be a great thing. If you prepare counters, it's a little dark over here. Let me just put a light on my face, you know. Anyways, so yeah. So in about a minute we'll get going. And yeah, so it'll be it'll be interesting if any alliances prepared counters. Also, as a side, we have a new hero now. We have Dart. So that adds another curveball to the equation now that we have a new hero. And she's being used with other meta heroes. So that'll be very interesting to see who uses her better. And, you know, did the other side prepare the counter to that new PC also? That will be very interesting. Alright, so we're just going to hop in a few seconds. And now. Oops. Okay, so this one will get in. Number of spectators is full. Great. We'll do KOS. Oh, can't watch with injured soldiers. 1 second. Little blooper. Yeah, this isn't alt. I let people hit it randomly. Just heal everything. Well, I guess we'll do KOS if it's full. We'll try to have a peak once in a while, you know. Let's try to have a peak right now. Have a peak. No, full. We'll go watch KOS. That's also a cool match. I think it's underrated. HW is very good at what they do. Alright. Come on. Yeah, sometimes it loads a little bit to get in. We'll use that base to see if we can get a sneak peek at the other one at some point. Whoops, I don't want to bet. Is that one not updated properly? Well, whatever. We'll just watch through that one. Alright, so let's get it. So blue side we have HTW. Alright, they're doing alright building towers. Looks like this tower was attacked. Just attacked normally though. They're burning towers over here. That tower just built. Score is in KOS favor. Alright, gathering seems in HW favor. It's not very good for these guys. Why can't I get it with that base? We'll do another one. Whoops. We'll do another emulator. It's alright. We have plenty. Alright. So what are we watching over here? Outpost. KOS. And KOS. Oh. Alright then. Let's go KOS. And also for the communication race. So that is very important. Even if you just flip this one, the other team won't be able to gain more teleports. And you can see here 10 versus 20 already, because you start with 10 and on your first capture you get 5. So actually KOS is on the advantage here. HTW is attacking back here. It looks like HTW are using rallies against towers, which is heavily hindering the building of towers for KOS. Let's watch this one to see if it's a if it actually is. I think it is. Yeah, towers are being heavily attacked left and right, so no team is able to. Yeah, this is what you do in that point. You move one of your huge base point blank range and you try to build it. Right now we're just going to watch this one, and no, this was just one hit. So they're just doing one hits. They're not doing rallies. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, we're seeing twice the same thing right now, but I'll be fixing that shortly. I'll get another match on the left side. 3 towers, still just 1 tower up. Yeah, this is rough for KOS. They're not getting out, but they do have control of the buildings. But all of that gathering, all HDW, that's rough. You check Gatherings, yeah, little advantage over here. Which is not great. Not great at all. The points, though, slightly an advantage. So we're approaching the 5-minute mark. The rocket ships, armories, will all open. So we'll see who gets them and who controls them. Because as both these alliances are pretty strong, they both have quite a punch to pack. Whoever gains control of the armory will get a lot more stats. Right now, both alliances are having a lot of difficulties getting out of their spawn. They're both very aggressive on killing their towers. So, you know, doesn't look like the KOS is adapting. They're just keeping their strategy. They're expecting now that everything opens, and they are attacking the armory on both sides. Oh no, they're not attacking. This rocket ship is slightly abandoned. This one is more attacked. They're moving some of the bases forward in hopes that who will get the key. They do have the power though, so. Alright, we're just going to try to see if that armory, it did end up, well, it'll take some time to get there regardless. So, I don't know. We'll see. See about that. Yeah. KOS. HTW. What about that one? HTW uncontested. This is not good for KOS. This is how they lose. If you don't control the rocket ships, those are 200 points per minute. You can check them right at 300 points. 200, yeah. 300 for the first occupation. So when it's occupied, 300 points for them, which they'll get in 20 seconds, and then 200 points per minute. Building seems to going into the favor of HTW slowly. There's an attack here. So the attacks from both alliances seems to be pretty random and sporadic. There's no big strategy on who will attack how. So there could be rallies on both sides, but I don't know. They're both not doing it, which is kind of weird. But, you know, it is what it is. But it's a very tight match. So this one, regardless of where we go or we come back to it, it will stay very close, which is very interesting. Always very interesting. I'm just trying to see on my phone if I can get into something else. Because this one doesn't want to work on the left. Scores are pretty even now. Both rocket ships, so they did get 600. This is why it's now pretty even. Gathering favor. I'm occupying still in favor. Territory favor, so territory is from the towers. And will this do it? No. Just one APC sent back. Even the hospital over here is taken, and this one, it just flipped back. So they just did a little poke. So we can already see that HTW is fanning out their towers. The formation of KOS is still fairly bulky in the middle. Did they move anyone to defend those towers? Looks like those towers are being abandoned, even though HTW could use the time to kill those two towers, and then that would let them slow down, hinder heavily KOS. While KOS could just kill this tower here. They could do a simple rally here and kill that tower, and then the whole formation collapses over here. Oh, and they did attack over here, which is slowing down HTW. It's great. Great to see. Let me just check something. Huh. Oh, that's funny. My other... So the updated ones. When the game is updated, you can't you can't spectate. That's so stupid. All right, so it looks like we're only going to be watching from that one for now. So let me just turn off this guy. There you go. Move that one here. There you go. Alright, so we'll focus just on that one for now. Alright, so it's still very tight now in favor because of the rocket ships. The first key is about to open in 5 minutes. HTW is okay, so HTW decided to just do single tower and heavily defend it. So they're using and crawling with the president base, and from the other bases trying to crawl through, which is very interesting. KOS is just keeping the 2 towers. We have Cross over here, really strong base. Diesel over here, also very strong base with Mr. C and Grigory Rasputin. All right, they're now they're taking control of this one. This side is taking control. Let's check on the left side. We have by my base Apollon and yeah. Where's Hello Death? I'm waiting for Hello Death over here. My boy. Backfire, Signe, Headjet, Aris, Rap, Dr. Feelgood, Kings, Flip the Great, Wolverine. Is HT in the middle? Was interesting. And Mars, of course, Mars, always Mars. So they're taking control of the right side. There's more gatherings up right now, so we'll see who will take more gatherings. Looks like on this side there's a little bit more, well, some of it already fading away. But HW is actually doing a really good job right now at making a beeline toward the middle. Is KOS actually trying to slow them down? Well, they did kill this tower. They just have to kill that one now, and they would have a straight avenue. They'll have to be a little bit more aggressive at killing those towers, I feel like, KOS. They're a bit behind. As you can see, they're just nearing their first relay, and HW is already in between their 2 relays. So they have a tower advantage right now. And these just got started. These just got started. In between. And then this one is already connecting at the second relay. So they'll make a tower there. I'm guessing right now they're not building because they're out of materials. No, they have. So now see, this one should be getting focused heavily by Aris here and by Cross. They should be setting their tuner PCs and just kill that tower as fast as they can. Because if that thing gets up, there'll be point blank range to take the key. And they are making 600, so they're making about 150 more points per minute than KOS. Oh, the H base, really strong base. So yeah, I wonder what KOS will pull off to try to sneak in. These towers, there was a tower there being built, got killed. Not looking good positioning wise for KOS. HW really has the advantage right now. Oh, and they took back control. HW is doing really great work right now. Control of both rocket ships. Oh, looks like this just got flipped. Well, it's close, but technically against KOS, I would move my base like literally right on top of the armory, and well, in between the armory and the tower, so you can reinforce the tower or the armory, and you can quickly, go back and forth. KOS, all right. Well, oh, there's Hello Death. It's my boy. All right, yeah. They need to reach that rocket ship as soon as they can, because, well, it's pretty even for the sides. We have the key in a little over a minute. So let's look at the sides before we go to the center for the key. So looks like both alliances are fairly equal, where they are at their close side building. So if you're KOS, this is your close side armory, and if you are HW, this is your close side hospital. So everyone on their close side buildings are getting there. Looks like this one was built, so there's a little advantage on this side for HTW, and they'll be fighting for the control. So now we'll zoom in on the key. Oh, that'll be hard to contest. 30 seconds, and Headjet is here. Iris is here. Oh, 20 seconds. Now they won't make it. So this keys. So what KOS will have to do is they'll have to send a few slower PCs toward that spaceport randomly, and hope that it takes the key while the key is going back from bringing them from the relay. So we'll see that in 10 seconds how this plays out. And hi Ginger, how you doing? Good morning. So yeah, hopefully, I don't know. They're not killing those. Alright, so this is as expected. The key's taken, but looks a little laggy. This is not a fast APC, so they use this, not the fast APC. So I'd probably expect T10s in there. So KOS, big problem is if you're further away than right here, if you're sending fighters, you won't make it to the first relay because it's only 30 seconds. The second one is a minute. So for fighter T10s, you should be sending them, or shooters, at the second relay, not the first relay. So we're here. Aris, no, not making it. Apollon, that's a strong one too, not making it. There's probably some heavy bases in there, so it's a shame we can't see what's in there. Like, I'd love to see how many APCs there are. Bup. Ooh, that bumped up a lot of shit, but too late. It's already out. Now you have to go for the second one. And it's crawling. Alright, so see, that's one of the slow APCs coming in. It'll be right after. Boom. Didn't kill. Enough. That's another HTW. Doesn't look like KOS is gonna get this one. King. Do they have more APCs coming in? No, HTW. Looks like we'll have a 5,000. We'll have our first, decent lead from the match right now, from in favor of HTW. Nope, the key's still there. We don't look at the visual bug. Key's still here. Zoom in. Well, could zoom in, but zoom out. There you go. We have a few PCs coming in, but not enough. Well, they're moving. They're moving the president. The president is saying, "This key is mine. You guys, get out of here." All right, we have our first lead, 5K for. Let's look at the points, and then we'll look at the state of the map. So, of course, HW just got the first key. Great for them. They have a small lead on occupation, about equal on territory score, and they have a lead on gathering scores. So where we see the lead really is the gathering and the key, which is about 6,000. So we're 200 points there. KOS is crawling in. They're having a hard time building towers right now. Oh, the president is back at the front. Oh, he moved there. I would have expected them to move more toward here to try to keep a more aggressive position. All right, so KOS has 4 teleports, but they're not moving in closer. That's interesting. I would be trying to get to that rocket ship a little bit more. What about south side? Yeah. They're trying to get Mars in there. So they need to get Mars into that position and hopefully at some point build all the way to their armory so that Mars can contest that armory from point blank range, and then that would cause serious issues to HEW, of course. But right now, unless KOS is about to gain position on HTW, this is very dire. So okay, so this is a good tower to kill. You want to kill those towers. This is the next one you should be killing. So one thing they could be using, and I don't see anyone doing it right now, is you could be using fast APCs to hit towers randomly, like here, like there. Oh, this one is being it. They got attacked. It's being repaired slowly. It should be attacked again, but like there, like you would attack a bunch of random towers. Oh, see this one got attacked. Let's look at the base. So they did move a pretty strong base there to defend the towers. So these towers, you would not be able to randomly kill them. To kill them, what you would need to do is do rallies. You could just do rallies, bam, bam, and then get out of there. So they are, well, this just got disconnected. Yeah, this here died. Slowly killing their towers. Yeah, if you're having a hard time building towers, then you should just build point blank range. So for example, here at the center, this tower is very hard to make. Like they're right there. This guy can just go boom, boom, boom. So what you do is you build right here where I have my cursor, right next to where Hedgehog base is, and then you can defend it. And of course, it takes time. You know, you have to build like twice as many towers to just move because you're losing the whole part of the tower to build. But it's a lot easier to do so. Like now, look, they just lost this tower, and they'll likely lose that one. So if you would have built there, and you have like Aris and Hedgehog just reinforcing point blank range, and every time they get a hit, whoop, come back, whoop, come back. You know, just keep coming back. They did disconnect, so they did all right here. Yeah, so see here here they started building redundancy in their tower formation, but see here these two spots are very vulnerable for the center position. Oh, looks like this guy is being completely rammed through. Who's killing him? Is it Aris? Cross. Oh, it could be Cross. Cross is a heck of a monster, so if Cross is coming for your ass, he's coming for your ass. That's for sure. The booty. Yeah, KOS should be building these towers point blank range. Don't allow. Oh no, didn't burn him. Don't allow them to just kill the towers back and forth. Camouflage. I mean, he's using camouflage. King. He's using camouflage. That's interesting. Alright, they have a strong center now. They have Wolverine, Cross, Aris, Feel Good. No, didn't get through that one. Alright, let's go back toward the top. So Apollon is here. Looks like they lost connection here. Alright. And over here. They're getting close. They're getting close. From both sides, though. Oh, H is over here. H is a heck of a monster. Crazy, crazy monster. Well, so far it's still looking quite in favor of HTW, both in positioning and point-wise. So Occupation is pretty tight, but Gathering is still pulling into HTW favor every single round. And Territory, as they have a few, well, not anymore because it's disconnected, but they did have a few more towers. Alright. Well, they are killing some towers, I guess, but not enough. This is burning. Yeah, Wolverine slowly burning it though. He got burned once more. So a few more hits and they might be able to remove this guy, but that panda base is not moving ever. So what are you gonna do, bot? You have 9 minutes to find a solution. Right now you're unable to build towers because you're too far to defend. Right, he's defending now. Will they kill the tower? Up. No. And up. Yes, it's burning now. It's almost done. Oh, he didn't burn while his APC was away. And whoops. That tower should be gone now. A bit late to send, Mr. President. But no more tower. Oh well. What can you do? Well, KOS still losing that one. And losing over here. Huh. Yeah, this looks very dire for KOS. They don't have the positioning. Can they crawl their way? Doesn't look like they're trying to crawl their way in. There's a lot of gatherings up, so you need those right now. Should be focusing on that. They are pushing them back over here. Which is good for them. I mean, they are setting themselves up for a potential, you know, comeback. There's places to come back. So we'll exit this one. We'll go watch the other one for now because this is not looking good. We'll see if we can sneak in the AVM match. Number of spectators is full. Let's check TW6 versus CNM. It's full. AW. Move state. Please try another location. What does that even mean? Oh, and now it's full. Great. Great game. Great game. There's full. Can't move there. Probably not allowed to move there. Full. Oh, we're getting somewhere. 100 against DZT. This one I wanted to watch just a little bit. Just wanted to show you guys. These are some of the huge lines. Who's winning right now? 100 winning really hard. Oh, wow. Oh, they have full control. This is even a little boring to watch. Not even close. Nothing right there. Oh, interesting. They're not building toward the rocket ship. They're just going straight lines. This one they did because they're further away. Whoops. Bubble up, Mando. You mean bubble up? Just random base. ZFK getting BTFO. What does BTFO mean? Means they're losing, right? Alright. Yeah, that one is pretty much lost. There's not much we can do about it, this one. To watch. Oh, they do have Basha over here. Oh, this is done. Basha has their armory. This is theirs. This is theirs. They have the key. Alright, let's go watch something else. Good job, 100. We'll see you in the next round. That one was kind of expected. 100 are really good lines. Like, crazy good. Yeah, who cares? Oh, yeah, somebody did burn this base. Who attacked it? I don't know. Whatever. Let's go watch something else. Can we get back into that one? No. That one? No. That one? No. You can't move your city here. Please try the other location. Just move around. See what happens, right? That's a funny bug, though. It's really funny. Well, why did we even lose the one? Oh. Move your city to another location. Let's just restart the game. This is stupid. Can't move your city to that location. What do you mean by that? I'm trying to watch a game. That's so stupid. Alright. Alright. All-Star Championship. Spectators full. 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 Can't move your city here. Please try another location. Huh? Well. 1 second. Let's go another base. We're just gonna flip bases because this is a little stupid. I have a code on this base? I didn't know I had a code on that base. That's like a base 19. Why is there a code on the base 19? Yeah, blah blah blah. We'll come back. All right. Can I get in you? Can I get in you? Can I get in you? Injured soldier. Oh, maybe we'll get into that one. No, it's not full. I just need to heal my damn troops. Is there even enough resources? Yeah, there is. That's a lot of dead troops. What happened on that one? Come on. Alright, all star. This one. Can't move. So it's likely saying that because it's full, right? Huh. We'll see if we can try to sneak in one of those matches. Oh, that sucks. I didn't expect that to happen. That's why I wanted to have two, but whatever. See if we can sneak in the NKC one. No. This one also. This one I already left because it sucks. It lost. It's lost. Alright. So, that's when we're just going to talk about the fact that the ZT is doing a bet. How 100 is doing a great job when it stops flagging. Alright. Here we are. Alright, so this is what I call creating. Oh, there's solo here. I'm getting killed. This is where I call creating redundancy. So, if your towers are being killed non-stop, well, make this guy's there. If your towers keep getting killed over and over, you want to create redundancy in your towers. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So look like that, you have a lot more towers, and it's a lot harder to kill your towers. Sure, it's hard to do right off the bat, but this is something that can really help you. Looks like the ZT is holding over here. They're holding their hospital, which honestly I don't think 100 really cares about. Looks like to have control, they decided to stop right here. And those are some massive bases. Basha. So to keep control here, they're doing kind of the, we'll take all the way to the armory, stop here, and we'll take the rocket ship and stop here. And try to push a little bit if we see an opening. It's being slow. God damn it. Alright. Right over here, we have... Oh yeah, that's a nutty base. There's some crazy bases in that fight also. Like, people seems to forget, but these ZT... One of these alliances, they're crazy. Look at these. Well, not as much for that one. Well, these two are a little weaker. Where's the Mua base? Looking for the Mua base. Peace Trader. Oh, there it is. President. Oh, it's being destroyed though. By who? Oh, so he's sending his APC, so maybe someone is just sneaking in while he's not looking, you know? Somebody message me? Guild. Guild message. A guild message. Alright. Let's leave this one. Pretty done. We'll try to sneak in one of the good ones. This one sucks. There's not much to watch anymore. Looks like a lot of the fights are decided. Yeah. All-star. I wanted to watch the CNM one. I like that one. It's right there for like a underdog upset. Right in there. How about NKC? Well, we have to hope for someone to just drop out and then we try to sneak in. Oh, if you want to watch a destruction, this one should be a destruction. Wait, that one too is full? Who's watching this? Come on! I just want to get in. Oh, we're getting in. We're getting in. We're good, boys. And ladies. I'm forgetting about the ladies. Alright. Well, this is in the same state we left it. Except that KOS is pretty much impossible to catch up from now. Let's look at the scores. Both keys. Occupation is still very even. Territory, pretty even. And keys still, see, it's the same trend that we saw before. Keep these two even. Pull ahead on gathering and get the keys. That's, I expected more from these guys. They're not getting any closer. So they're still trying to build these towers, but like this does not work. Like, why are you building towers from this far? I keep saying it. Build it in the middle or close to you so that you can reinforce it non-stop and keep a flow going. If it's point blank range on you, it's 1 second for fighter T10s. And it could be about instant for your vehicle pieces. Right now they really need that key. So they have about 13 minutes to figure their shit out. Looks like they're not being able to bring Mars and Diesel closer. This guy is right in there. Yeah, they have to kill that base. Number one. Kill this shit. Move that guy. Where's that? Oh, there was a gathering there. I was like, where's that guy going? 2 spectators, what's going on now? Now, KOS can still make it. They can still make it out of this one. So this is how they pull out of this mess. This one, you keep control, which is alright. But you need to move closer over here. You need to remove this guy. You need to build another tower here. Put it right next to Diesel. Diesel builds it. And then he moves on top of it. And then, you know, keeps going. That's a bit far. Because see, this guy is just going to send his tuner PC right off the bat. Or maybe not. Maybe H? Anybody? The tower is still empty. There you go. So see, this is coming. We got something defending. That's not a bad idea to attack him while he's attacking the tower. Because now we see that APC is going to take 16 seconds to come back. This takes 5 seconds. I'll be right after. And that's coming about, it's not that bad. You know, yeah, so over here, you build that tower, you have to remove that base. This guy is gonna be hard, you have to catch him. It's not easy to catch him. Alright, they just took it back. You need control of that army, number one. You can't, number two, you can't be losing that armory. So, where's my boy? So you have too many bases here. You have to start moving some of these bases further because you have to be more aggressive in your points right now. See, they're not able to build those towers. Oh no, this is not the same. Yeah, they did build those towers. All right, this is good. This is good. Yeah, they need the last key. For that, you need to move in closer. I mean, they're rallying a little bit now. They're rallying their morale and pushing it. We could maybe see something over here. Come on, you can't be losing that. See, they're building those towers so far away. Ay, ay, ay. What's this guy? He's still at 12%. Sending and killed one APC. from Aris. See, points are still equal. They keep flipping back and forth. Back into KOS, but every time you lose that, what happens? You make no points. These guys know they don't even need the key right now. And KOS is not gathering. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3 right now. Let's reset this. Bam, President is back point blank range. You had to kill that tower. Now you have to build one more. You have about 9 minutes for that. How you do that? I don't know. 9 teleports. Let's look at gatherings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not looking good. No rallies either. Losing that side of towers. That's not too bad if they keep this one, but boom. I think that was the president, right? Yeah. Well, that's your time to burn him now. He's sending his APCs. There's another one. Who's attacking? 1, 3. I'm stronger APCs there. Well, anyways, it just comes back. Like, you have to kill these 2 towers. If not, it's pointless. Diesel. Yeah. They're not making the progression they have to make. There's about 8 minutes. Yeah, a bit less than 8 minutes. Rocket ship keeps being flipped. Keeps being flipped, but a little less. They did build their tower there, so they're getting a little closer. Can't let this tower being built. You have to kill that tower to remove those bases from there. They are. Yeah, this is dead. Now you need to build there, because the thing is, if these 3 send 2 APCs each, every single time at the same time at this, they'll kill about anything that's in there. Which means that they keep just flipping. Their goal of them is not to control this rocket ship. It's just to flip it. See, they just send 5, then it goes up, 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 and it's theirs. Now there's a minute that nobody makes points. And then same thing can happen over here. You have that Kai guy and that Moo guy. They could just send 2 APCs each, same time, boom, 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 remove everything, take control. Ooh, armory. They lost control of the armory. That's interesting. And I'll see, back. Nobody gets points. But these guys, they have 14k lead. They don't care. I mean, KOS is not even gathering. Like, look at that. Wait, no. It has... Oh, this is bugged. This is bugged. Never mind. This is the bugged one. Happens. It has 1 left. That's also a stupid thing from the game. Let's just clean that chat. Yep. All right. Still the same 14k. It's still being flipped. It's hard. How are they gonna get this one now? 5 minutes. No towers. I'm curious. How are they gonna push through? This looks pretty dire, if you ask me. Well, I'm having a look and I can't see. No, so when there's 15 minutes left, even 14k is near impossible. Because see, you have 1 key left, which is 5,000. So you'd be at 41k. And then you see these two here. They're 200 per minute each. So there's 400 per minute. If you have them for 10 minutes, that's 4k. So now you have 9k. 5k plus 4k, 9k. So you're at 9k, you're not even making it. And that's with everything there is left. So you need more than these 2 rocket ships to make the points back. The key. And you need, what you need to do, and I don't know why they're not doing it, but you have to rally these 2 towers. So if you rally these 2 towers, what will happen is that you will remove the entire network connection of all their towers. And they'll go from 8% to 0%. Because white doesn't count for that. Which is why these are so key. You have to defend them. Like this, all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towers, they count for nothing. Yeah, so this is pretty much done for these guys. Like there's no coming back from that really. If the other team is just trying to stall. Makes it really hard. It's a tough match for everybody. It's like this one is really close. And it's very interesting because KOS had the opportunity to take the lead by just doing a few small things. Like building towers point blank range and doing rallies on towers. They would have won that one easily. And using fast APCs to kill towers. Because you see all in the middle here, all of these towers, you can just attack them randomly. Let's have a look. They're all full. See, now when you have a lead like that, you create redundancy in towers so that you can't lose control. You see, all their towers are full. So, that sucks. Look at the kills. 13 Apollon. H, as always, he's having a blast down here. Right there. That guy's having a blast. Just attacking this non-stop. Yeah, I don't see how they could come back. No. This one is done. This one is in the bag for HCW. Great job for them. So their strategy was pretty simple. They took control of the center. Put their Omega Super Max base right there in the middle. And they left it there. That's about it. And then they denied the center access. So they were a little bit faster than KOS to get there. And through that, they were able to deny access. So you can see here, like, they never really give them the opportunity to get closer. And they never give them the opportunity to get close to the center. So, and you see that, so the 2 keys right now, you say, oh, but the key is 5,000. Now, key technically is, it's plus 5,000 minus 5,000. Because if KOS get one of the keys, these guys would be at 48k, these guys would be at 44k. So you'd be, well, they'd be at 49k and then 44k. So you'd be looking at a 5k difference, which is the second part of the strategy, which was to lead on gathering. So you see it right here, gathering. A huge part of the league, yes, there's the 10k here, but there's also the gathering there. And gathering works the same way. Every point you make in gathering is a point that you take from the other team. And so if KOS was getting the 3 keys, the plan... Oh, no. Is that a visual bug? Yeah, it is. That? Yeah, that's a visual bug. That's the last key. Is that the president again? With the squiggle? Yeah, it's the president, the panda. Alright, so panda has it. Is KOS going for it? Oh, they're zeroing bases right now. Bang, bang. Boom. No. This is in the bag for them. And then next one. Boop, boop. Oh, you did use a fast APC. Then boop. Right there. So now they have 7 teleports. All they have to do is move 2 or 3 bases right there. There you go. Panda moves there. And now what do? You literally have this guy right there thinking the key's mine. Yeah, I would literally move 4 or 5 bases at that point. You take this, you won, you secured it, you move on to the next match. You're happy with it. Great match from Ishinobu. So they wanted to take control of the key, and that's what they did. And you see that their teleports are mostly being used by some of their like 3 or 4 really strong bases. Some of the weaker ones, well, you stay here, you know. You don't go over there. Stay there. Leave the teleports to the big president so they can make some moves. You know, goes to the front, goes to the back, defend the relay. And the third part of the strategy was never to have control of these. So when you're like that and you have control, you don't send anything at it. Just, you know, let it be. You should even return your APCs, because once they lose, there's a longer return time. Like this guy, look, he's gonna take 20 seconds. You could take just 10 seconds to come back. But why would you do that? Well, the whole point is that you don't want control of this rocket ship. What you want for the rocket ship is to stay, I call it the yellow stance. So when it's in yellow like that, when there's a minute, it gives points to nobody. Nobody makes points. So this is why it's always kind of equal, these. Or slightly in favor of HDW. Because they keep flipping them. And as you flip them, well, no points. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Everybody get out of there. It's all mine. My points. You know. My kills. So that APC that's coming in, you don't even need it. Because these guys have to send back. Try to gain control. So you see Diesel sending back. Boom, boom, boom. Took control back. Alright, but H is sending his APC back. Oh, he lost. There's another one coming in. Boom. Flipped again. So you see, you never have control of that building. So that's the second part of that strategy. Third part, sorry. Is you make sure that these rocket ships are never owned. And then here, well, sometimes they lose some of those. KOS pushed in, but you see, they barely even contest over there. What they try to get is get more gatherings. There's 19 gathering here. Get more gathering, so you can see it right here. 5k difference. So they got half more gathering than KOS did. And of course, they control of the 3 keys with their big president base. About every single match that I watched HDW, they always have control right here. But there was an opportunity to get closer. You had to tower crawl a little bit. I call it tower crawl when you build your towers right next to you. And you slowly make your way. Here we are, but that's a bit slow. Yeah, but it's fine if you lose the first key. First key was 5k. But if it's another 2k difference, remove 10k, add 10k. You're not at the 1.5k difference game, which you could make up by gathering better or just having better control on these, which is hard. When you have a base like this guy right here, just nailing you, like he just keeps sending everybody back non-stop. That's his mission. He has one goal. That armory stays yellow from start to finish. Which is a decent strategy. You know. Yeah, it's another bit further away. And also, there's the momentum issue. When you lose all 3 keys, you're like, all right, we lost, whatever. Like they could have found a solution for that. That's all right. I mean, it happens. It's still close enough that. So let's have a look at the group on the. Let's have a look on the left side. Let me add back this one. Let me add you back. One second. Just adding this guy back. And then you would be this one. Yeah, there you go. All right, so on the right side, what we'll see is the points. Not the points. We'll see the rankings. So we'll look at the KOS group. Let's look at both groups and see what's happening. So we expect TW6 to win, and we expect KOS. Well, we see KOS losing, right? So it's a 20k difference, and what you hope is that this match, TW6 versus CNM, is also close. And then that would give the opportunity that if KOS beats both next matches with a decent lead, they could pull off the first spot. They could. But if the HW wins every single match, then Dunzo, they're the one getting out. Well, let's look at the other one. So this one we would expect NVM to slowly pull one, and we know AWJ is winning by a decent margin. That's a good question. How are they doing? It's too late to join now. Let me check a little something then. Let me check. It's 8VM winning by a tiny little margin. It's 56k in favor of 8VM and 45k for MHM. So what we're going to see is about 10k difference here. So AWG will pull first for now, as they'll have more points, which is great for them. But thing is, in this group, you'll be fighting every single alliance, which is pretty hard. Oh, this guy got murdered by, oh, not murdered, he went equal. It'd be interesting to see the stats. Ooh, sorry about that. Whew. Yeah, these stats are nuts. We have some nice stats. We don't see damage because this one is not updated. And it's only the only one that gets through for some reason. Alright. What's he saying? Tie. Yeah, tie happens. Huh. About a minute left. So even point blank range are having a hard time. This guy just keeps sending. That H guy doing his job, but one of the big jobs that we saw that was done through this match was the president moving back and forth, taking the key, moving to the relays, keeping it, you know, under control. Yeah, I'm just having a little look over here. So it looked like it was in MHM fair. It was about tie for the entire time, and I'm guessing some of the last keys made the difference. All right, well, 40 seconds, so that should be it for that one, and then we'll check the scores. Sad for KOS, but great on HTW to pull off. well, I mean, it was pretty simple. They got to the center first, and they kept control, and then they just kept flipping these rocket ships so that nobody gets the points. And of course, gathering. Gathering is always important. 5k difference. So 4 keys and gathering. That's 20k right there. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. CNM did win. See? I did say there could be an upset right here. That's what I like to see. And they won harder than HTW won. By a little bit. A little bit. Now that's what I'm talking about. I actually bet 2k on CNM. So, just for fun. It's stupid, but I was like, these guys can make you an upset. These guys. Alright, over here. Yeah, very, very, very close. And this is the ATV. They're impressive, these guys. They play well. Let's have a look at the other divisions, just for fun. NYC, alright. CPG did win against NKCC. I did say this was also very interesting. CPG is very good. They did beat 100. And we saw that 100 was smashing these NT. And yeah. So it'll be interesting. I mean, it's not... Well, it is done for MHM, sadly. AVM is going to pull off... like this group is for them. The next great match to see would be AWJ versus AVM. Would be interesting to see. I'd like to see how these guys play. And HTW versus CNM will also be interesting. So we'll pick one of the two matches. We'll know it at reset. We don't know which match it'll be. Yeah. So that's very interesting. But CNM did win. Great for them. Top of the group. You know, everybody's looking at HTW, TW6, and KOS and are like, oh yeah, these guys, you know, it's a match between these guys. What if it's CNM that gets out and then it's a final of CNM versus MHM? That'd be crazy. And we would have expected that. Alright, so that's it for now. Great job on all the winners of all the matches. It's sad that we couldn't see the 8VM one. It was full, sadly. And it's sad because it looks like it was the final of this whole bracket right there. See you guys later.